Magananamaga, good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Scotland and I'm going to head into town to show you guys where I grew up. Taking the Mini today. I got added onto the insurance yesterday and it's my first time driving in a year. I love this car. Small, compact, nippy, great wee car, so let's go. So I'm just driving up to the Newton Hotel, which is a big hotel in town, big 5-star hotel, kind of castle-like traditional Scottish hotel. And this is a little private path that takes us there. And the reason we're going here is they have Highland Cows here, which I promised in my last video. So let's go see the Highland Cows. So this is the Newton Hotel. It's a very famous hotel here in Nairn. It's a massive building, really old castle style hotel, and it's a beautiful hotel. It's been owned by an Indian company for probably the last 15 years or so. And I remember when this Indian company bought it off the Scottish company initially, it became a really, really strange hotel. They were trying to make like a kind of Indian style resort in the Highlands of Scotland and it just didn't work. The hotel went through a really difficult time. I have no idea what it's like inside these days. I've not been inside there in a long time. But these old hotels just cost an absolute fortune to maintain. They're old buildings, the rooms are dated, so they have to go through like these massive multi-million pound renovation projects every kind of decade or so. But yeah, it's a lovely area, and I've just seen one of the Highland Cows has wandered over to the fence. So we're going to go back and see this guy close up. Let's go. These guys are just beautiful. Look at them. They're so docile as well. They're so chilled. They're just trying to get the grass. You know, you're not meant to feed them, but this guy's obviously trying to just reach this grass here. Yeah, just have to wait a wee while for all the tourists to take their photos. But these guys are absolutely gorgeous. Love seeing these guys. Not seen them in over a year. You can probably pat them and stuff. It's a little bit further away, so can't just now. But yeah, look at those horns. Massive. What a guy. What a puggy guy. I would not want to get caught by one of those horns, to be honest with you. That would hurt. Look at them. Massive. Jeez, oh. Beautiful animals. Okay, so we're leaving the Highland Cows. Let's go check out some of the areas near here. Okay, so I've just driven around the corner from the Newton Hotel, and the sister hotel, or former sister hotel, is the Gulf View Hotel, where I used to work from the age of 16, and I worked there for about 7 years or so, just being a porter, waiter, night porter, even a chef for a couple of shifts. Absolutely amazing place, and this is the west end of town, so this is a fancy end of town. This is where all the massive houses are, so yeah, let's go exploring and see some of the buildings. So this hotel has such a beautiful outlook. This is the North Sea, this is the ocean. The beach I was at in my last vlog is just off to the right here. This is a kind of a different beach, or it's the same beach technically, but it's a different section of it. And the grounds of this hotel are absolutely stunning. So just this nice lawn. They've got this is a leisure club, swimming pool down there. And they've got this wonderful conservatory at the front of the hotel here. So this is, if you get one of these bedrooms here, looking out this way, absolutely amazing view. So this hotel does have tennis courts. It's got 2 tennis courts down the front there. I have never in my whole life seen anybody use the tennis courts. That's why they're so dated. They don't bother refreshing them or anything. Just not something that people here really play. But we've got this beautiful pond down here. And I've lost so many frisbees, footballs, all that kind of stuff in there. It's another cracking day here down by the ocean front, so I'm just going to take a little walk down to the beach to show you that really quickly, because it looks very nice out over that way. Look at that. So just down here at the beach, and this area is absolutely beautiful. Again, pretty quiet, but it is a Saturday, so a bit more people about, lots of dog walkers and whatnot. The beaches here are quite rock pooly, you know, there's that kind of rock coming through the sand. But yeah, it makes it more interesting, and it's not too chilly either. It's not that windy, so absolutely beautiful to be down here. So I want to show you guys this house really quickly, because it is gorgeous. It looks a bit like a hotel more than a house, the way it's curved, but it's built by a very wealthy businessman from Inverness, a nearby city, and he doesn't actually live here. He only comes here a couple of days of the year. So it just sits empty the whole time, which seems like such a shame. But yeah, he's obviously right next to the golf course, right on the beachfront here. So yeah, it's an absolutely incredible house. I would love to live there. Just looks like a bit of a party house. The way it's got that upper balcony with the glass, almost like a restaurant. Just going to take a quick look at some of the houses across from the golf view. So heading back up this wee street, there's actually a famous actress that lives in Nairn. Don't know if you know her in the Philippines, but her name's Tilda Swinton. She does a lot of good work in town and stuff, but she was in Narnia, the film, which was a pretty big film, a blockbuster film. She was a witch. But yeah, quite a nice lady, I believe. Never met her personally, but she lives in one of these houses. I'm not sure which one it is, but honestly, when you see these houses, any of them would be absolutely incredible to live in. This house has its own little guardhouse here, so the main house is further back there, and it's gorgeous. Look at that front door, big wooden arched door with the vines on the sides. Absolutely amazing. I do realise I say absolutely amazing about 1 billion times every video, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this little trip down memory lane. This is a driveway. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine that's your house. It's like something from a film. Massive. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine how many bedrooms that's got. It comes right out on the right side as well. That house has at least 20 rooms. Having just said that last one was absolutely massive, this one is almost double the size. Looks amazing. It's a huge house. I would love to see inside some of these places, and I can't even imagine what these cost. These cost millions of pounds, millions. There's some big houses on the other side of the street as well, but they're kind of hidden away a little bit, or they're all, obviously people value their privacy, and with these hedges, that garden is huge. Wow. That's a huge house as well. You take it for granted, right, when the ones across the street are just these absolute 20 to 25 roomed mansions, and then you get all these guys. These are perfectly nice houses. Nice gardens as well, but there's these houses down this way that we've just seen are just so big. Amazing. Right, let's jump in the car and head somewhere else. So it's actually just started raining, and only in Scotland does this happen. It's a beautiful blue sky and it's raining. My geography teachers lied to me. This shouldn't happen, but it does happen in Scotland, where it's a very light cloud and it's just started raining quite heavy. Not too bad. Another massive house, and this one's gorgeous as well. See the way it's like curved around the front. Amazing. And the back view is right onto the ocean here as well. This is next door to the Golf View. That's the Golf View Hotel over there. They've got a lovely garden. I don't really want to be seen filming people's houses too much, but this is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Wow. Imagine living there. Stunning. Slightly different angle of the same house, and you can see how far it actually comes out on the side. That almost looks like a separate house there, like a separate home, but extension. Absolutely amazing. Love that house. But my favourite house in the whole town is hidden in these trees up here. Let's go see if we can get a good shot of it. Can't really see it, but there's a massive house back there as well. I've never really noticed this house before, which sounds bizarre given how huge it is, but it's so far back from the path and garden. It's obviously a very private house, but yeah, it looks huge. Speaking of nice houses, this is a brand new house, and I actually know the owner here. It's my parents' friends. They're a lovely family, absolutely lovely family. Went to school with their daughter and son, and good friends with the daughter's now husband growing up. He was in my year at school. They were town dentists. My mum used to work for the guy actually. I won't say any names, but yeah, that's a gorgeous house they've got right on the ocean front, and again, massive, beautiful garden. Imagine having all this land. Just a little classic Volvo just drove past. I don't see that every day, so just quickly managed to take a little video snippet of it. But yeah, this end of town is so fancy. I think, like, if you can afford to live down here and in one of these houses, life's good anyway, but I just don't know what more you could want, really. It's amazing. And this house on my left here is one of my favourites. I won't be able to get very close, but we'll have a look. So this house is basically in its own mini forest. Look at all the trees they've got. All these stunning pine trees in their garden right outside their front door. A car just came out, so I'm a little hesitant to get too close, but there's some classic cars up the front there. It's not necessarily the best view of the house from this side, but yeah, if you can afford an iron deer in your front lawn, then wow, imagine being able to call this place home and coming home to this every day. Incredible. So much nature, birds, all that kind of stuff in your own garden. And right on the ocean front, they've got a lawn that extends right onto the beach. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys and girls, I'm going to end this video here. I find myself continually talking about houses, but these houses are so incredible, right? I had to show them, had to talk about them. And there's other areas of town that have some nice houses as well, so I'll cover them another day. I need to give my brother a lift to his work just now. It's a very nice restaurant down the front, just down next to the beach as well. So I'm going to end this here. So if you watched this far and put up with my rambling, thank you so much. Maraming salamat, dingad po, and I'll see you in the next one.